Hi guys, it's me Crystal with Love, Peace, Herbs, Tea, and Gardening, and I'm back after my hair is everywhere, and I'm back after coming back from our trip to California, and it rained 4 days here. It rained the day we left, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But my garden does not look like the rain even touched it, guys. So, I'm gonna do a garden tour. This will be my June garden tour of what it looks like after coming back with 3-digit temperatures. It's 101 today, and it feels like 115. I'm in North Texas, Zone 8A. And my husband will cut on the lawnmower as I'm talking, but that's okay. We're gonna push along anyway, and I'm gonna let you guys see what this garden looks like. So stay tuned so that you can see a full view of the disaster. Okay guys, you see these are the greens that have gone to seed. I need to pull those up and put those in a brown paper sack. My onions have, a bloom on it. I'm gonna leave it, but I am going to harvest the rest of these onions because they are horrible. Let's go this way. My calendula is dead. I'm going to try to water it to bring it back to life to see what happens. I'm not going to give up on it yet. The strawberries is okay. They're in drought, but they're okay. The ginger, the garlic, the shallots, the leeks look pretty good, but the carrots and all of that. And as you see, I have a volunteer, I think that's an iceberg lettuce, and then volunteer garlic. They're doing pretty good. My beans. I haven't really seen a lot of beans on here yet, but it's so hot on the Kentucky Wonder beans. The dragon beans, they need to all come up. I want to say this is cilantro in here my son planted, and then this is my Swiss chard and my beets. But guys, I didn't even realize I think this is move butterfly. This is chamomile. I think this is chamomile. So that's growing voluntarily, so thank you. And my rose bushes have looked like a worm or something has been eating the leaves, so I got to treat those. My bachelor buttons and my birds of paradise is doing pretty good. I still have been trying to get rid of this little pest problem here. I try to catch them in a jar of water, but it doesn't quite work. But it works. I just have to get out here every day, and I missed 4 whole days. And then look at this, guys. That is so I don't even want to touch that. I may cut that off and just throw that away. But yeah, I have some more. Look. And then I have some more beans and stuff growing up. My petunias have grown out of the pot. My mullein is still doing pretty good. My 4 o'clocks are just green. They're not doing anything. Over here, my burdock root looks like this. And my elephant ears look like this. I still haven't picked this up from when I harvested the potatoes because of I got diatomaceous earth in there, and I'm going to reuse that dirt to actually put some more potatoes in there. So this is the watermelon, the cantaloupe, the pumpkins. As you can see, there is a lot of vine borer damage to this, so I'm gonna go through and just cut this out. and then kind of start all over. I'm not giving up. I did cut, I will show you the pumpkins that I cut. I cut a triple treat pumpkin. I'm trying to talk loud enough so you guys can hear me with the lawnmower going. And then I cut a sugar baby pumpkin. I cut 2 of them. One of them had been eaten from the outside in, and the other one was perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm gonna probably start all over with those. And then these here are my cushaw, my summer squash, my spaghetti squash. They're not doing anything. The corn is done. I picked a few tomatoes. As you can see, some of them are on the ground. I gotta pick them up. The leaves are completely dead, guys. Not completely dead, but if I come through and prune, I think I will be okay. I did cut off some tomatoes, and looked like there was some worm damage, but it's been so hot that I don't think the worm survived. So yeah, and it's been dry, so yeah, I gotta cut off these tomatoes. I cut off a few green ones. My spearmint, my sweet sweet mint here is almost dried out. My peppermint is pretty much gone. My cilantro is doing okay. Not cilantro, parsley is doing okay. My cabbage, I give up. Yeah. My chocolate mint, my nasturtiums here. My sage is doing really well. Really well. My pineapple sage is struggling, so it's my thyme. That thyme is dead. This dill is still kicking, and I'm shocked on why. The loofah, okay, it's doing okay. Okay. As long as it's still growing, I don't care. The grapevine, the muscadine grapevine, we wasn't getting any grapes because it wasn't getting enough sun. But I am going to water all of this as soon as I cut the camera off. The corn, I gave up, y'all. I'm gonna take this up and try to plant some more seeds and see what happens. This is not doing well. The lilac bush is doing pretty good. I thought it would have died by now. This little bush here, you can't really see it, but this little bush here is doing something. It has a marigold in it, and the prickly bush is starting to grow. Then my fig tree is doing pretty good. This here is my apricot squash plants. They're doing okay. These are my purple hull peas here. This is purple hull pea lane here. I got a purple hull pea right there. Oh, and another one back there. So they're in drought. They need help. They need prayer from Jesus. My jade beans are doing very well. My herbs here in these 2 buckets didn't do anything, but my sorrel trees are doing pretty good. The apple tree is doing very well. The pool is doing horrible. I think this is spaghetti squash. It needs help. It's yellowing, so it needs some fertilizer big time. My zucchini bed is all vine borer damaged. It's horrible. So that will be cleaned out. My eggplants are doing pretty good. They're still growing some eggplants. I actually have a huge eggplant. This flower, I don't even know what flower this is. I planted. My okra's growing. This is all okra. That's the plant. I want to say that was a tooth eggplant here. It's struggling. And guys, you have to see this eggplant. I've never grown an eggplant this big before. Never. And I am going to cut that off today. And my peppers in here are so large. But they have done very, very well. And I'm very shocked. They're huge. Like, this pepper bush is leaning. And look, y'all. The enemy. Enemy number one. You got to go. You got to go. Yep, good and squished. So yeah, these peppers need to come off. You see they're getting those lines. That means it's time for them to come off. They're all through here. My borage is doing very well. Yeah, so guys, I'm trying. Oh my god, this was this flower had barely grown a bud before we left, and this is what it looks like. I didn't know what it was. Someone told me what it was in the comment section of the first tour that I gave, and whatever it was, I can't remember again, but it is beautiful, guys. Beautiful. My zinnias are doing pretty good. They're looking very thirsty. My oregano is doing good. My stinging nettle, I guess, is going to seed, but I don't want to touch because I don't want to feel like it's stinging. But it's time. I need to harvest that. My lemon mint is horrible, but I need to harvest it as well. But I'm gonna water it first and then harvest it in a couple of days. So yeah, I've been going through my onions and harvesting my onions and stuff, and yeah. And you see, that still hasn't died, but I was waiting for it to kind of turn to seed so that I can collect the seeds and plant. So, oh, let's go over here. It is so hot, guys. Y'all drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. My purple gomphrena, I needed to harvest that years ago. Not years ago, just maybe a couple of weeks ago. I want to say this is a hibiscus. Yeah, that's hibiscus. It's doing good. This thing here is doing very well. It does well in drought, but my dahlias have been dead, and my herbs are doing a magnificent job. The summer basil, the sage, the lemon balm. Smells so good. The lavender here, it's doing so well. Marshmallow is struggling a little bit. So is this lemon balm. The hyssop is doing okay. Could be better. The lemon mint is okay. Could be better. Sweet marjoram just died out. The toothache plant is here. It's not doing as good as it could be. Have another sweet basil growing. As you guys can see, it's doing pretty well. It's doing really good, actually. And yeah, this is all grown up to be a jungle. So has this. We have cleaned this out. Yeah, guys, we put weed barrier paper down, and it's, as you can see, it still came up. So guys, that concludes my tour for the month of June 2023. After me not watering my garden for 4 days in this hot Texas heat. So it withstood the test of time a little bit, but y'all, I'm gonna have to water this thing probably day and night to get it back, for a couple of days just to get it back together. But yeah, if it's someone that you are upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you. Life is short. Move on. And again, I tell you guys, you don't have to deal with them face to face. You don't have to always be in their face, but you can deal with them with a long handled spoon, as long as it keeps you in peace as well as them. Be safe, be blessed, drink plenty of water, be careful of your surroundings. And guys, I love each and every one of you. Be blessed, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Guys, look at this huge worm. But he can't stay. He got to go. He was on the rose bushes. He gotta go. Okay guys, I'm back. We're going to cut this eggplant. That is a nice size eggplant. We're going to cut all the peppers off. This one has like those like bites and stuff on it. This one too. But I'm gonna get all of them off because it's time to it's time to get them off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of these peppers off, and I'm going to show you what I have harvested, the whole entire harvest. Okay guys, so I'm trying to hold this up there so you can see as I cut the Gomphrena and put it into my jar, how I harvest it. Oh, that didn't work. Let me set you guys up so you guys can see. Let me set you up so you can see what I'm doing. So I take the bunch. I don't know if you can see this bunch, but it's one growing out of it. I want to take this bunch and cut it into here. So I'm only taking right behind this head of this flower, right behind the head. Here we go. I'm trying to get it right behind this head here, and I cut. This didn't come off all the way, but that's fine. And I just added to, oh Lord, I'm having a hard time, guys. So I just added to my jar, and that's all that I do to harvest my Gomphrena. These are purple Gomphrena. Last year I harvested strawberry Gomphrena, and I just took it and dehydrated it and put it on the shelf. And I ended up with some medicinal medicine to aid in keeping your blood sugar lowered, blood pressure lowered, and a lot of other things. I will do a video of doing the Gomphrena and how I actually dehydrate it and store it. And I probably do a video of my herbal medicine cabinet of all the most of the herbs that I have grown myself, and the ones that I have purchased as well. I like to go to local herbal stores and purchase, because sometimes the big bulks, I don't use them that much unless I have an order. And if I have large orders, then I'll order them, because they can't stay on the shelf that long. So yeah, but yeah, I would do a video about my herbal cabinet, so my apothecary cabinet. So yeah, but that's all. That's how I harvest them. And I let the rest continue to grow.
Hero. Help! A book. Superhero. Oh,